It was good? Yeah, everyone is awake now. ठीक है. Moving ahead with the next session on driving financial excellence with AGSuite expertise. I would like to call upon stage Mr. Ankur Goyal, founder and CEO at AGSuite Technologies. Can we have a big round of applause for Mr. Ankur? At AGSuite Technologies, his focus is on revolutionizing the way businesses interact with technology, particularly through Oracle, NetSuite, and Zoho solutions. With a solid foundation in revenue analysis, revenue recognition, and accounting, successfully enabled over 100 clients to harness the power of digital transformation, optimizing operation for sustainable growth. Mr. Ankur Goyal's role as CEO involves steering a dynamic team towards delivering bespoke ERP solution. With a commitment to client satisfaction, they have led 60 plus end-to-end ERP implementations and 100 of customizations. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone, and I hope you had your lunch. And first of all, before I introduce myself, I would like to thank the organizers who gave us an opportunity to hear the speakers, and also had a networking opportunity with the all the industry leaders. So myself, as introduced by her, so myself Ankur, I am founder and CEO at AGSuite. Just to give you the brief about myself, I come from consulting background, having over 11 years of experience. I generally, I'm speaking with on a day-to-day basis with the CFOs, CIOs, just to understand their pain points, the common challenges, and how we can kind of help them transform their business processes. So that's how we are kind of helping them. And at AGSuite, we are kind of help them more than 135 plus customers or the companies. We have over 500 plus projects. We have a team of 50 plus experts, and we are official or premium partner for Oracle NetSuite. I'll give you the brief about what is Oracle NetSuite. So Oracle NetSuite is a product from Oracle itself. It was an independent company before 2016, and now Oracle acquired that company. So Oracle has now only two flagship products. One is Oracle NetSuite. Second is the Fusion, which is like cloud-based product. Oracle has many other products like EBS and other cloud applications, but these are the two flagship products. So Oracle NetSuite is being used by more than 40,000 customers worldwide. If you see, we have multiple industries, starting from software and technologies. You can hear me okay, right? So we have technology companies, software companies, SaaS companies, Avalara, Brax, Brilio. These are companies in the revenue in billions. So we have customers starting like annual revenue from millions to billions as well. So we have customers from services industries. We have customers in AMP, like agencies, media, advertising services, publishing companies. We have customers or companies from non-profit, the manufacturing, because when you see talk about manufacturing, only one name comes, that is SAP. But NetSuite, if you see the different benefits, so NetSuite is one of the competition for the manufacturing industries. If you would like to learn more, we have a booth, we can explain and give you the demo, or maybe after this event, we can connect with you and kind of help you as well to understand the capabilities. We have many customers in wholesale distribution and retail. These are some of the global customers, but if you may not be recognizing them, I have some of the customers from India as well. These are global ones again. But these are the customers from India. So you can see in manufacturing, we have all these customers. Some of the names are not there, like VKC. You can see starting from software and products. So we have Freshworks, ChargeBee. These are some of the popular names you must have heard of. In the IT services, we have Signity, Brilio, Nagaro, Exteria. The financial services, eBix Cash. Online, we have Sugar Cosmetic, the D2C brand, You Buy. Okay, we have Chai Point. These are some of the companies from food and beverage. We have Vidya Hubs, Radhakrishnan Foodland, Natraj, VKC Natraj is here. Then healthcare as well. So these are some of the very known brands in the India. But other than that, we have lot many customers who are running on NetSuite. Some of the, in terms of numbers, if you think like what is the level of company should use NetSuite. So you can see companies from $1 billion revenue to $15 million revenue, $10 million revenue companies are also using NetSuite smoothly. So what is NetSuite? What kind of products, modules it provides? So if you see here, some of the core things like any company, who, if they want to grow, they need to acquire and grow customers. So to empower the companies, so we have CRM, we have CPQ, e-commerce, point of sales, and connectors with third party like e-marketplace. We have connectors with e-commerce and different other connectors. So you have a single integrated system to manage all of your operations, all of your business functions, seamlessly unified data model. From the product and services side, like delivery side, we have inventory and order management, the complete end-to-end procurement, warehouse management, WMS, supply chain management, then the project management, project accounting, resource allocation, project profitability, everything is covered in a single system. We have HRMS, performance management, payroll, and then the core or heart of any business, which is accounting, cash management, then the planning, budgeting, billing, revenue. One of the core important thing for NetSuite is you can manage multiple companies in a single system. And NetSuite supports more than 140 countries and their localization in a single system, so that consolidation happens in a real time. It also has a BI tool, built-in tool, where all of the data that becomes your information and give you the real-time insight from the system itself. You don't need any third-party tools. So everything in a single place, so that you can trust. You have one source of truth. So what number you see, everything will be tied to the transactions. Just quick summary. So unified cloud platform. What does this mean? NetSuite has 40,000 customers. All of these customers are on the same version, latest version. Unlike SAP and any other product where someone is running on ECC, someone is running on different versions, and every 1 year, 2 year, you have to upgrade it. NetSuite gives the release or upgrades twice in a year, and it happens automatically. What does this mean? This means you don't need, or your IT team, they don't need to be involved in this. Everything happens. You get a release or test account in case if you want to see the different new features that are being released. Everything is free of cost. No IT involvement, no downtime, no breaking of customizations. So all 40,000 customers on the latest release. And all the functions, whether it's a CRM, whether it's accounting, project management, everything, all are kind of having the database, same database, unified database. And backend is a OCI, cloud, Oracle Cloud. Then second thing is the Suite Cloud platform of it. What does this mean? This means every business is different. They have different processes. Even if they are in the same industry, they have a different processes. Whether it's a AP, AR, or maybe the sales process, the delivery. Okay, so NetSuite allows you to do the kind of tailoring the system to meet your set up your business processes, automate your business processes. It also has it's a no-code, low-code platform where you can do lot of things, setting up the fields, like making fields mandatory, non-mandatory, allowing users to make sure that they enter all those data, okay, and reducing the manual works. So all those things are taken care without writing a single code, without using any third-party platform. And users, administrators can do it by themselves. It has integration capability as well. So it can integrate with any system in the world if that particular system has an API and can support integration. Some of the modules that I already explained. Good thing is the one word, which means you just need only one accounting or like one ERP software, and you can manage it for all of your group companies. Whether they are in the same industry, different industry, you can do the consolidation at one place. It supports multi-currency, multi-country tax compliance, and all this master data is as a common place, right? Because of the unified data model. Then multi-book accounting, like we have seen like a year, I think last week I was speaking to one of the CFOs based out of Pune itself. So they have a parent company in India, but so all the reportings are done in INR for the accounting purpose. But they say my investor based out of US or certain other decision makings, I need to have all the reports in my US dollars. So how can I do that? So that's where NetSuite comes in, and where they allow you to do the all the reporting as well in multiple currencies. So multi-book accounting allow you to do that. It also allows you to manage your financials in US GAAP, IFRS, India accounting standards. We can do that. Some of the industries that NetSuite is commonly used in, and the built-in intelligence and AI. So Oracle is again like heavily investing in the AI. NetSuite is their core focus as well as part of their flagship product. A lot of things like intelligence recommendation to upsell to any existing customers, planning and budgeting. So using the AI to forecasting. So some of these cases AI is being used, like defining the product description automatically based on with the help of AI, machine learning. Okay, it has built in more than 300 plus KPIs dashboards from the day one. So that was the more about NetSuite and what are the different features, functions, benefits it provides. Now I'll talk more about on the financial excellence. How NetSuite can help you with the finance excellence. Before I explain financial excellence, I'll explain what are the different key pillars and what are the different challenges CFOs face. So some of the key pillars is, again, same, accuracy and transparency. Because financial excellence is not about just numbers, like having the balance sheet, P&L, right? It's about managing, not even managing, it's about having the financials as per the business objective. So that it should, basically it should meet business objectives based on whatever the business goals that they have. It should be aligned with financials operations as well. So having numbers should be accurate, should have a transparency, like you can trust the number. What does this mean? This means if you see that revenue is, let's say, $25 million, but can you trust that number? You cannot trust. Why? But if you use NetSuite, you can drill down into each section to see how this number is coming from. So it's not a random number, everything tied together. And transparency, which basically is allow you to see the real-time transactions from the, like if you give access to auditor, investor, they can also see the real-time dashboard to see where we are. Efficiency and automation. So NetSuite allows you to it has different tools which allows us to do a lot of automations so that we can have efficient processes, reduce manual work, reduce repeated work. Okay. Then we have data-driven decisions. So this is ultimately the end goal of having the ERP solutions, right? So once you have the data entry and all this information, at the end, what CFO or the management, board of directors wants to see? They want to see the number. Where are we in this month or in this year to date? What is the percentage we are growing, right? What was estimated versus what is actual numbers? Why we could not meet the numbers? So all those analytics. You will have you will have all those kind of numbers from the system itself, and now you can also analyze as well, like why you are lacking. Like let's say your target was $50 million in revenue, which is let's say 20% up from last year, but you are not able to make it. So you will be knowing why what are the different, based on the data, you can identify what are the challenges you did not face, you did not have the sales team, you did not have the product in the inventory. So all those data-driven decisions can be made. And you can also, from the data or insights, you can also find the opportunities, like investment opportunities, or maybe certain opportunity where you can focus on. You can, like for example, you have top 10 products, right? So some of the top 10 products, they're performing or they are contributing 80% of your revenue. So you want to focus on that. You want to make sure that you have enough inventory to make sure that all of your orders are fulfilled on time. Similarly, from the services side, you need to make sure that you have the resources available. You are utilizing the the highest utilization, best utilization of the resources. Then the point is, next one is compliance. So everyone knows it's today's world. We have the evolving regulations. All governments, they're trying to automate a lot of things, and then also trying to ease of like managing businesses compliances, so that easy to run the business in terms of compliances, rules. So these are the different components, and these are the different challenges for the CFOs, like legacy systems. CRM, like sales team using different system. Then accounting team using different system. BI for data team is using, like doing manually all this data, from collecting it from the different sources, and then doing the different reports, and then it is taking like 10, 15 days, and then they are giving it to you. When you get this data, means already the month is already, is on the, at the end or the last week of the month. So these are some of the problems. Scalability. So if you're using traditional systems where it does not integrate with any other systems or your core operations, it does not integrate with the accounting. So it's difficult to, scale, because you may have a good growth plan, but if your systems, internal processes are not supporting that, that means it's time to, work on the system, modernize your system, do the financial transformation. And then risk of non-compliance. So if you don't comply with the regulations, there are a lot of issues, problems, right? Penalties and dissatisfaction as well from the investor side. So how AGSuite as a Oracle NetSuite partners helps you? So we provide end-to-end financial solutions using NetSuite, where we kind of implement it for all the business functions. We have customization, integration capabilities. We understand that every business is unique, and they may have different business processes. And all these global ERPs, they are not designed for a specific business process, right? They have a global capability, covers a lot of industries. So we need to tailor or implement the system in such a way that it aligns with your business processes. It automates that. It can integrate with so we have done more than 100 plus integrations with NetSuite. Like for example, if you use different HRMS system, if you use different CRM system, or for services, project, timesheets, if you're using different system, you want to just have NetSuite as a accounting software, then we can help you integrate with that as well. And automation is one of the part where you can automate a lot of the manual processes, reduce the redundancies, right, and just keep the minimal data entry point, so that most of the data should be auto-populated. Once it is entered, you should not enter it again. And advanced financial reporting and analytics, which means like with the help of BI tool, which is NetSuite BI tool, you can have all those reports on a real-time basis. You can have a real-time dashboard. The dashboard can be different for CFO, different CEO, different. Then you may have controller who will have a different dashboard. Sales manager, VP of sales, they may have a different dashboard. So they can see the real-time information that they need to see. And then risk and compliance management. So NetSuite covers all of your localization requirements, starting from GST, TDS, TCS, e-invoicing, eBay bill, 2B reconciliation. All of these things happen within NetSuite. Some of the case studies, for example, we have a customer, Quick Heal, and I think their office is nearby, and some of them, I think one of the team members also joined today. So basically, they had a similar kind of challenges like data in silos, different, the traditional systems which does not have integration capabilities, scalability issues with the existing systems, limited visibility because the actual system is used by the team, but at the management, if you get the reports in Excel, it is kind of, we like they kind of, there is a chances where numbers or may not be correct, right? In the back end, whatever the actual data versus the data presented in the board meeting or to the management. So it's a different. So these are some of the challenges, customization challenges. So what solution we have? We have like we implemented NetSuite, the complete CRM automation we have done, project management, contracts, software lifecycle management. So we are also in the process of implementing, replacing SAP S4 HANA with the NetSuite ERP. So after implementing NetSuite, what kind of benefit they are getting? So basically, they are having single unified platform across all the business functions, seamless integrations with the legacy system, enhanced data visibility. So now management also has access of the system, so they can see real-time sales figures, the tickets, the number of cases closed by the team, what is the utilization, what is the performance of each support rep. So this will also eventually it is also improving the operational efficiency. So a lot of manual processes which are redundant from one department to another department are reduced. So once data is entered, let's say once we have a sales done, so you don't need to have the same sales information again entered or tracked by the support team. Once it is there in the system, they can see what product they bought, what kind of support they have, whether it's a standard support or premium support. Accordingly, support team can, based on the SLAs, they can perform actions. So another case studies that we have is a Loyalogic. They're a technology company, but they are in the advertising services. So basically, they provide the loyalty solutions to the different customers like Nestle. So again, some of these common challenges that they had is the disparate system. So they had multiple entities in like Dubai, Switzerland, India, Lebanon. So some of these entities, like they were running independently, different accounting softwares at different companies. Then, so it was like 45 days for them to close the books. Okay, then the consolidation is all manual since it takes 30 days for team to get the data and then another 15 days to build all these reports and then all this consolidation happens. So it takes about 45 days. It used to take about 45 days to report the consolidated financial statements. Manual budgeting, expense management is done through the emails, spreadsheet. Okay, so what solution we have implemented? We implemented the complete ERP solution, including the one word. One word is again managing all the companies a single system, including the localization in specific countries, NetSuite budgeting, Suite Success, fixed asset management, employee expense management, and the project management as well. So there's all these benefits like unified centralized system now. So their finance team is now managing all these financials across all the companies centrally. Now faster, so now they are doing closing in 15 days from 45 days. So all this consolidation, intercompany management is happening automatically, elimination is happening automatically. Okay, so some of these are the different benefits that we get once we implement NetSuite. Coming to the AGSuite. So why AGSuite for NetSuite implementation? Let's say you decide to, okay, product is very good, features, I like it, but I want to understand how AGSuite can help. So our capability, we are expert in NetSuite because we only do NetSuite. Okay, so we have already worked on 500 plus projects. We have, so our customers, when we go live faster, 60% faster. What does this mean? We use the proven methodology where we use Suite Success methodology where 50-60% of the industry built-in practices are already ready on the day one. Only part is we align with the customers to make sure what all all processes you need to tailor. So 60% are adopted as it is, what we call it best practice or leading practices. And then rest of the tweaks that we do. So that's why it is very quicker. Since customers go live faster, we have less time invested in the implementation. We realize the value very quickly. So we go live in 100 days. Okay. So since time is less, value realization is quick. That's why the implementation cost automatically goes to 50% lesser as compared to any other ERP implementation, which takes about 6 to 12 months or 18 months, depending on how big the business is, how many entities are there, what all functions you are going to implement. So that's about it, about NetSuite, about AGSuite. So do you have any questions, anyone? Go ahead. I can't hear you. May please take the mic.
Thank you. Is there any minimum size of process or organization that you're targeting for this particular piece?
Okay, so what is the fitment for how big the company is where they should look for the NetSuite? So any company with revenue size 50 CR and above, they are kind of fit for the NetSuite. If anything is below the 50 CR, I think it is not the right time for them. They might need to, like 1 or 2 years once they grow, and then their processes are also like changes. Then you get, so what 50 answer to your question is, if your annual revenue is 50 CR and above, I think you should look for a global ERP like NetSuite.
Not on the revenue terms, actually on the either on the employee size or the transaction size.
See, transaction size doesn't matter. So NetSuite can basically handle millions of transactions. So NetSuite has a different tiers: standard tier, premium tier, enterprise tier. So what tier currently, based on we will evaluate the transaction volume. Based on the volume, we will understand what tier you will fall in.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I saw a couple of slides on where we migrated from S4 HANA SAP to this ERP, and also I saw Tally there. So what are the challenges that you normally foresee when companies move from existing ERP to this Oracle NetSuite?
Very, very good question. So what are the challenges? First of all, the challenges is first thing is objective of the business, right? So if they are a growing company, they understand that they need to have a global system. Now, let's say you decide all these challenges, right? Data in silos, and like you need to have a real-time insights. So once you decide that all these challenges you need to overcome, you need to implement ERP. So what are the different challenges that you face during the implementation, right? So during the implementation, for one of the important thing is the planning, and then the team allocation as well. Sometimes we have seen like CFOs and the CIOs, they take the decision like we need to implement ERP, but they don't allocate the internal resources efficiently. They think like everything will be done by the partner team, so their no involvement is minimal. But we need to make sure that we have an internal team, the project manager, the administrator, the IT team, and the business process owners. They should be involved from the day one. So that is the one important thing. Second thing is the data migration challenges. So you need to, if you're migrating from, let's say, SAP B1 to NetSuite, in that case, you will have certain data. Like you can plan the go live, let's say go live on the starting of financial year, April 1st. In that case, you can decide whether you want to just go live with open transactions, opening balances, or you want to migrate, let's say 2 years of data, 3 years of data, because you might need this data for the comparison as well. So those data migration, we need to make sure that there are certain best practices we need to follow, and we have a team who can have the data prepared, which we have generally CSV templates. The data should be in that particular format so that we can migrate the data. And before we migrate the data, we need to also make sure that like we can do the massaging and we can clean up the data before we migrate them into the new system.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions from anyone? Perfect, thank you.
Thank you so much for your insights. And I would like to call upon stage Mr. Suresh James Chelia, CFO at Tata Blue Scope Steel, to do the honors. Can we have a big round of applause?